You are here at the invitation of my Democratic colleagues, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. In his opening statement, my good friend Senator Whitehouse said, I want to quote, reproductive justice is economic justice, close quote. Do you agree with that?
I might, as an economist, use the word rights, but yeah, I do agree with that.
Okay. That's not true for the baby, is it?
Well, first of all, I would refer to a fetus, not
Yeah,
a baby.
but that's, well, a fetus. I refer to it as a baby. That's not true for the baby, is it?
The evidence that I presented to you, Senator Kennedy, was evidence about measurable effects on the lives of women, families.
Right, I got that part, but that's not true for the baby, is it?
I'm sorry, I don't really understand.
Well, it's not true. Let me be clear.
Let me back up.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Capitol Insights. Today, we're diving into one of the most intense and emotionally charged exchanges on Capitol Hill in recent memory. Senator John Kennedy didn't hold back as he questioned a panel of witnesses, including an economist invited by Democrats, over the topic of abortion, specifically late-term abortion, and the claim that reproductive justice is economic justice. This hearing gets real, it's uncomfortable, it's raw, and it raises questions many politicians run from. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell because we're not afraid to tackle the hard conversations. Let's get into it.
As an economist, I measure effects using data. I'm not here to talk about ethics, assignment of personhood. That's not my
Well, but you
role.
said you agreed with the chairman's statement that reproductive justice is economic justice. There is no economic justice for the baby because the baby's dead, right?
I wouldn't refer. I don't really know how to answer your question. I would refer to
was the baby dead or alive?
We're referring to a fetus.
Okay, is the fetus dead or alive after an abortion?
The fetus would be dead after an abortion.
All right. If the mother is healthy and the baby is healthy, do you support abortion up to the moment of birth?
So I think that's a really hard question to answer because that just doesn't happen. You're asking me about something that simply doesn't happen.
Well, it's legal.
I will tell you
it's legal in Vermont, New Jersey, Oregon, Colorado, New Mexico, Alaska, and the District of Columbia, and the Loon wing of the Democratic Party supports abortion up to the moment of birth. So, do you support that or oppose it?
I don't think. Let me say, I'm here to talk about the economics of abortion.
No, you're here as an expert.
And I think you're asking me a
believe.
question as a person, which I'll answer as a person.
Okay, tell me as a person.
I will tell you as a person that I have ambivalence about abortion. I will tell you as a person, I haven't personally had an abortion. And I will also tell you as a person looking at the evidence around me and understanding how complex the decisions are that people face.
Okay.
I'm just simply uncomfortable
I got to move on,
thinking that there's a
Professor,
simple
I don't think
answer
you're
that
going to
applies
answer
to
my
everyone.
question.
I trust women and their healthcare providers.
It's real simple. You either support abortion for a healthy mother and baby up to the moment of birth or you don't. And I don't think it's a difficult question. How about you, doctor? Do you support, if the mother is healthy and the baby's healthy, do you support abortion up to the moment of birth?
So, Senator, you're using really inflammatory language to talk about a medical procedure, and it's not a simple yes or no. Not to mention, when you make statements like that, you're erasing the grief and the trauma that my patients are going through.
You're not going to answer my question either, are you?
It's not a question that can be answered
I think I know
in an
your
appropriate
answer.
way.
I think I know your answer. Mrs. Ford, okay? Let's take a baby at 21 weeks. Hold up, Mike. This is a baby at 21 weeks, okay? The baby can feel pain, right?
Yes.
And the baby's pretty developed, right?
Yes.
And do you know the name of the procedure that the doctor would use to abort that baby at 21 weeks?
I'm not a doctor, but I believe it's a DNR.
It's called dilation and evacuation. And then the doctor would take what's called the doctor would call it a SOFR clamp. It's really a pair of pliers with sharp teeth on the end. And without giving the baby any pain medication, and start tearing the baby apart. Is that right?
As far as I understand the procedure.
Yeah, and she might start with the legs and pull them out, and the arms and pull them out, right? And then she might go for the heart or the spine and just pull the baby out piece by piece. Is that right? Without giving the baby pain medication.
That's what I understand the procedure to be.
Okay, so then the doctor would go in and use those pliers to crush the baby's head. Is that right?
As far as I understand.
And then she'd pull the head out, the crushed skull out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Senator Kennedy, your time has expired.
The far left wing of the Democratic Party supports abortion up to birth, even in cases where the baby and the mother are both healthy. The panel tries to say, that just doesn't happen, but Kennedy fires back, it's legal, and if it's legal, it can happen. He's not letting them dodge, and then, it gets graphic. Kennedy holds up a model of a baby at 21 weeks. He says, this baby can feel pain, right? The panel agrees, yes. Then he describes the procedure. A D and E abortion, no pain medication, a pair of steel pliers called a SOFR clamp, one limb at a time, legs, arms, torn from the body, then the skull crushed and removed. He says it plainly. No drama, no theatrics, just brutal honesty. You could hear a pin drop. This is the moment that shows the truth behind the terminology. This isn't abstract, it's real. So what did we just witness? We saw a senator demand accountability. We saw witnesses refuse to answer. We saw legal realities many Americans don't even know exist, exposed. Whether you're pro-life or pro-choice, this is a conversation that needs to happen in the open. No spin, no euphemisms, just facts. If you value truth and transparency, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we're not afraid to go where the mainstream media won't. Drop your thoughts below. Do you think Senator Kennedy went too far? Or was this exactly the kind of honesty Washington needs? Until next time, stay informed, stay bold, and I'll see you in the next video.